You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Well, good afternoon, folks, and I apologize for the delay as we start this game. We're just wrapping in the middle here of the third inning of play. This game is Ellsbury takes on St. Clair. Game began just a little after noon. Um, Apologize for the late start. As I said, had prior obligations this morning, a meeting a town or so away, and got held up there. By the time I got out of there and had to deal with at least one train crossing and a train and several other pieces of farm equipment, it took a little while to get here and get set it up. So I apologize for the late start, but we're going to bring you all the action right now. Ellsbury at the lead 4-0 in the third. We'll get you the lineups and everything else come in just a moment. But as we progress, I'm going to let you guys keep up with the action on your screens at home. And I'm going to get a little better settled in here and get my equipment set up just a bit more, folks. So hang tight, watch the action. Right now, 2 outs. Runner advances to second. Swing and a miss, folks, and that retires the batter and sends St. Clair into the dugout. So we head here into the top of the fourth, score 4-0. As I said, folks, we're going to watch these boys warm up on the field. I'm going to see if I can get us some lineups and figure out what's going on here on the Indian Sports Network. This is Jake Thompson bringing you all the action live here from Painter Field in Ellsbury. Alrighty, folks, if my eyes are not deceiving me, I'm going to tell you that at least we can put part of this together here, folks. Behind home plate is going to be number 44. That's Jake Reimel. On the mound, number 12, Dylan Huber. Here's the pitch. Here's pitch again. Swing and a miss. Count 1-2. Here's pitch again. Strike 3. Retires number 5 of St. Clair. Up now number 18. Huber on the mound. Pitch comes in. A little high. Frank Griesbauer on first, looking ready. Here's pitch again. Runner's going. He's moving on it. All right. Huber with pitch. Runner at second. In the dirt there with that one. Here's pitch. Down low, that one other ball. Count 3-1, one out here in the fourth. Pitch comes in. And that's another ball, and that's going to walk him. Up now, number 10. Alrighty, folks. Number 10 settled in. Huber on the mound, ready to go. Score 4-0. Count 1-1-1 for number 10 here. St. Clair. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt. Huber on the mound. Gets settled in. Swing and a miss. There, count 1-2. Pitch comes in. And that's another ball, folks. That's going to load the bases up for Mr. Huber with one out. Jake Reimel heading to the mound. Hopefully we can get some sorted out here for Mr. Huber and get these guys heading in the direction they need to be going. pitch. Strike one. Alrighty, Huber's ready to go. Here comes the pitch. Clipped up. Alrighty, folks. Count 1-2, 1 out. And, folks, there's a little bit of a bobble, but runners are going, and he's done. Force out on that. Ryan will readjust some of his setup there, and he's ready to go. Alrighty. Alrighty, folks. Pitch comes in. Dylan Huber still on the mound, doing fairly well, other than the fact that the entire center bases are full. Or not, excuse me, at the moment, as one run was just scored. Guess I should revise how I said that. Coach on the mound talked to Huber. Alrighty, folks. Ball gets popped up, and Griesbauer gets under it, and that's a done-as-o. Alrighty, folks. Score now 4-1 as we head into the bottom of the fourth inning of play. Let's see what can happen here. Alrighty, folks. Up first at bat for Ellsbury here in the fourth. Number 22. He'll be followed by number 6. That's Frank Griesbauer. That is Dane Stuckley there at bat. Dane rips it up. Well done. Griesbauer at bat now will be followed by Steven Mers. Here's pitch. They go for the throw to second. A little bit of a bobble there, good enough to give Stuckley the opportunity to take second base. It's ball 2 there to Griesbauer. He settled in. Pitcher on the mound is ready. Here it comes. Strike 1. Pitch comes in. Here it comes. Strike 2. Count full. Pitch comes in. He gets a rip at it, folks. It's going right center, excuse me. And it is gone. Moving. As a runner scores, that's number 22, Dane Stuckley, scoring a run, bumping up the Indians' line just by another point. Griesbauer now sitting at first. Up now, number 26, Steven Mers. Alrighty, folks. Mers count 1-1. Count now 2-1. Here's another pitch, folks. Count full 2-2. He's ready for it. Here comes a pitch. Outside, and it's a ball. That gives him enough to walk. Up and now, folks, is going to be number 44, Jake Reimel. Reimel's ready for it. Runners on first and second. Here comes pitch. Alrighty, folks, there's the pitch again. Reimel gets a clip at it. It goes foul. Hope we're coming through clear to you all at home. Things look to be good on our feed, but I can never 100% tell as we go. Here's swinging a foul. You heard that probably ping in the background. That's ball hitting off one of these nice little guideposts we've got now here in the backstop. Count 1-2. No outs. 2 runners on base. Pitch comes in. Count 2-2. Gets a rip at it, and it bounces towards third base. Third baseman gets it. Tags up the runner as he's trying to get to third. It's 1 out. Runner's still on first and second. Up now, number 18, Remy Feldworth. Remy gets settled in. Strike 1. Pitch comes in, down the dirt. This time it's a ball. Count 1-1. 1 out. They go for the try to catch the runner at second, but not quick enough. Pitch comes in. Swing, he gets a clip of it. It goes foul behind. And runners moving. We got runners now at third and second instead of first and second. Alright, let's see what happens. Remy Feldworth ready to go. He gets a rip at it. He goes straight through. Pitcher drops. Shortstop picks it up, gets to the third, and he tags. 1 run is scored, though. So now we got 2 outs. Score 6-1 here in the 4th. Dylan settled in. He gets a rip at it. It goes between short and third, out into left. Runners run around and, runner scores. Up now, Hunter Levy. Hunter settles in. He goes for bunt. Pulls back. Runner moved up to second. Hunter Levy settles in. He's ready to go. There's the pitch. He gets a clip at it. It goes foul. Count 1-1. Hunter settles in. Here's the pitch. Outside, it's ball. Pitch comes in. Gets a rip at it. It's going high. And second baseman catches it, and it's out. That clears up the at-bats for Ellsbury in this here inning. St. Clair will be hitting the field now. We'll see what they bring to the table here in the bottom of the fifth inning of play. Score 7-1 in favor of Ellsbury. So this game edges out as we cross the first quarter of the hour after 1. Stick with us, folks, here on the Indian Sports Network. This is Jake Thompson bringing you all the action live from a beautiful afternoon for baseball. A nice breeze, sun is out, so it is a little warm, but definitely well worth coming out and spending a little bit of time watching these young gentlemen play some ball. It's a good one. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Indian Sports Network.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today. As your American Family Insurance agent, Margie Koch believes there's more to insurance than the policy itself. It's about protecting your dreams, including your life, family, home, car, or your business. Please call Margie today to discuss how American Family can help safeguard what you value the most. Her office is located at 200 Broadway Street in Ellsbury, Missouri. You can call 573-898-3161 for more information.
Alrighty back, folks. We are back here on the Indian Sports Network, bringing you all the action live from Ellsbury Indians, Legion, and Flyers Pro Elite. Folks, first pitch comes in from Huber. Low, that's ball. Huber's ready to go. Here's the pitch. It's another ball. Huber's ready with it. Here it comes. Another ball there. And folks, that is the fourth one, so that's going to walk number 2 down to first. Alright, folks. Here comes the pitch from Huber. Gets a clip of it, and it goes foul. Alright, folks. They try for the throw to first. Alright, folks. There's a strike, and he is done. Up now, number 7 for St. Clair. Next to face Huber. 2 outs. Gets an edge of it, goes foul. Here's pitch. Down the dirt. Runner advancing. Gets to second. He starts rounding it. Runner settled in now at second as batter gets ready to step back in the box. Huber's still on the mound for Ellsbury. Here in the 5th inning of play, scores 7-1. Pitch comes in. He gets a clip out of it. It's going high up and in the back. Center fielder gets under it. He's going for the throw to third, gets it to second. But they let that runner scoot his way along. Seems like there might have been a little bit of a lack of communication and thought here. I would have thought the fielder would have tried for third, but he just went straight to second with it. Batter up now, number 5 for St. Clair. He gets settled in the box. Huber's still on the mound. He's ready to go. He gets a rip at it. It's going left. This runner's going to score, but he catches it as an out, so that runner does not score. Scores 7-1 as we exit the top of the 5th and head into the bottom. Or excuse me, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Should be, I believe, going to the top of the 6th, unless I'm just completely backwards in my mind right at the moment. Looks like there are some field changes in just general for St. Clair. New pitcher coming out for these boys. First at bat, it's going to be number 2. That's Justin Genuine. Genuine will be our first batter. He'll be followed by new pitcher warming up now on the mound for St. Clair. Up first going to be Justin Genuine. He's going to be followed by number 12, Dylan Huber. There's the throw over. We're going to get this inning started here in just a moment here on the Indian Sports Network. Once again, this is Jake Thompson bringing you all the action live from Painter Field here at the Ellsbury Legion Hall. Stepping into the box is number 2, Justin Genuine, as I said. He'll be followed by Dylan Huber, number 12. I apologize for not having full lineups. As I said, we got a little bit of a late start today with a bunch of other stuff going on. Strike 1 for Genuine. Score 7-1. And there's a solid hit, but they're going to get the throw to first, and he's going to be out. Up now, number 12, Dylan Huber. He hits a clip at it, but it's going to go foul. All right. Huber will be followed by Dane Stuckley. See how that goes here in a minute. Huber settled in. He's ready for it. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Another strike, folks. Count 1-2. Here's another pitch, and he gets a clip at it, and it's going foul. Out back behind the grandstand. As I said, folks, beautiful afternoon. Nice breeze coming out of the northeast, at least from where we're sitting. There's a little bit of a clip, so that's a foul. All right. Here's the pitch again. Swing and miss. And that's going to retire Dylan Huber. Folks, up now, Dane Stuckley. We'll see what Dane can do here in just a minute. We'll see how he goes. Alrighty, folks. It's a ball there. Pitch comes in. Another ball. Count 3-0. Here comes again. That's going to send him walking his way to first as number 6, Frank Griesbauer, steps on up to the plate. On deck is Stephen Mers, number 26. They go for the throw to first. A little too slow. Pitch comes in. He gets a clip at it, folks, and it's going right. It's down. Runners are moving. And he is there quick enough. Whoa. A little bit of a tumble, but he gets to first. Nice and safe. So now we got runners on first and second for Ellsbury as Steve Murs steps on up to the plate. Settled in. Here's the pitch. A little tight. Here it comes. That one, another tight one right on Stephen Murs. Almost on his face. Not as bad, but close. Alright, he's settled in. Here's another ball. Let's see what happens. Pitcher checks back runners. Here's pitch. That's a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike again. Murray's going to be followed by potentially Jake Reimel. Count to 2. 2 outs. Here's pitch. He gets a swing and a miss, and that's an out, folks. That's going to send them in, and we're going to head out of this inning. As we head into the 6th inning of play, score 7-1. Does look like Huber's still going to remain on the mound for these fellas. We'll see what St. Clair can do. Well, looks like Huber's all warmed up, ready to roll, folks. We'll get this show going here. They're moving the balls around, and we're going to get that batter up in the box in just a moment. Throw over to second. And here we go. Alright, number 18 settled in. Ready to bat, batting right. He's ready for it. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1. It's 1 out. 2 more to go. Strike 1. Pitch comes in. Pitch comes in. Gets a clip and it's going to go foul. Count 3-2. Here comes a pitch from Huber. Whoa. A little bit high, as you can see, folks, on that. And that's going to walk him. Number 10 now at bat. Gets settled in. Strike one. Well, I was about to call strike two way too early, but that's a ball. Count 1-1, one out. Here's pitch from Huber. Swing and a miss. Strike two. And that pops, and that's an out. Right into the shortstop's glove. That kind of sealed that up right into Stuckley's glove. He did well with that. Up now, lefty. He settled in, ready to go. Huber with the pitch. Down in the dirt as the runner moves to second. Huber gets settled back in on the mound. Rommel's ready behind home plate. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Excuse me, 1-1. Gets a clip at it, and it bobbles about there. Go for the throw to first, and it is an out, folks. Seals that part of it up. And that's going to send St. Clair out here in the 6th inning of play. Score 7-1. Looks like they're going to go with the pitcher that they changed over to here recently. Pitcher warming up. All right. Number 44, Jake Rimmel, settled in to be a bat. Prime all settled in. Pitch comes in. Nice clip right into the glove of the first baseman. Up now is going to be Remy Feldworth, number 18. He gets a clip at it. It's going center. Might beat the fielder. It is down, folks. He is going for second. Well done to Feldworth there. Good hustle on that. It was just out of the center fielder's glove. Did well. There's a little bit of bobble. Runner going to advance. Makes his way to third. Up now, number 20. 20 going to get settled in the box. Pitch is ready. Here's pitch. Strike one. Here's pitch. Ball two. Count 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Count 2-2 even. Here's the pitch. And that's enough balls there to send him to first. Up now, number 47. That's Hunter Levy. First pitch to Levy is about an inch off of his back. Levy calm enough not to move. Here's pitch. He gets a rip at it. It's going left. It is down, folks. That does mean Genuine will score. Runners on the corners now. All right, number 2. It's Justin. Oh, excuse me. I said Genuine earlier. I meant Bellworth, but Genuine at bat now. He's kicked it way out. And boy, did they fumble. All three of the outfielders. Second baseman had to scurry out there to try to catch it. There's another run scored. That was number 20. And right behind him is 47, Hunter Levy. Genuine did well with that little hit. Score 9-1 here in the 6th. Here's pitch. At bat now, number 22, number 12, Dylan Huber. He'll be followed by number 22, Dane Stuckley. Pitch comes in, swing, and it's clipped high. First baseman's under it. He's got it, folks. It's going to be 2 outs now. Here in the 6th, score 9-1 as Dane Stuckley steps up to the plate. Stuckley settles in. Here's pitch. Strike. Count now. 1-2, 2 outs. Stuckley at plate here in the sixth. Count 1-2. And that sums that up. Sends him back to the dugout, folks. All right. And it does look like we will have Ellsbury taking the field again here. Score 9-1 in the seventh. As St. Clair heads out to bat and sees if they can recover what has been lost in this little bit of a game. We'll see what they can do when they come out swinging here in just a moment on the Indian Sports Network. This is Jake Thompson, and thank you for joining us. Alrighty, St. Clair up at bat now. Huber's still on the mound. First pitch is a ball. Gets a clip at it going down that third base line. Third baseman Merge picks it up, gets it there, Griesbauer, and it's an out. Up now, number 2. Count 2-0. Pitch comes in. Gets a clip out of it, goes foul. Fall. Whoo-wee, folks. Heat might be getting to me. Score 9-1, count 2-0, 1 out. Count 3-1-1. Huber with the pitch. There's a clip and it's going foul behind us. And he gets a clip out of it and it's going. Center fielder underneath it catches it, picks it off, and that's another out. Strike one. Oh, folks. That's picked off. And that seals up that part right there. And that is the end. Score 9-1 here after 7, folks. What a way to have it crumble. All good for Ellsbury here and a nice little win. They definitely worked their tails off and made it definitely go in their favor. Uh, you got to give them credit. These Ellsbury boys, uh, they've got the background and the skill to work together. They're used to each other. Um, and they're starting to come into their own in terms of the season and everything else with it. So it's good to see that. Good to see them working together so well. St. Clair team had a couple little glimmers there of solid plays, solid hitting. It just didn't come cohesively together for them and work out in the best. So solid game, score 9-1. I do believe we have a game after this. We will be bringing you live. So we'll be back in just a short bit with an update on that and the start time there. We may take the stream down. But as far as I knew, I do believe my next game, at least what I had scheduled, was supposed to be kicking off in 7 minutes. But as we know, sometimes those things aren't too timely. We will drop the stream down, though, in just a second here on the Indian Sports Network and come back live in just a few minutes just so we can give it a little break on the system. We'll be back here in a moment here on the Indian Sports Network. Thanks for joining us. This is Jake Thompson signing off. Alrighty, folks, thanks and welcome back to the Indian Sports Network. You've been watching for a while as they were resetting the field, and right now Ellsbury's doing a little bit of warm up on the field itself at the moment. This is a doubleheader, so game originally scheduled to start at 2. Obviously, going to start a little bit of a delay as they get time for these teams to get a little water in them, get some food, and take a few minutes rest. So when the game starts, we will pick up with all the action. For now, we're going to keep you live with the stream. So keep up with us here on the Indian Sports Network, brought to you by the Ellsbury Democrat. We're glad to have you here this afternoon. This is Jake Thompson, once again welcoming you. Great afternoon for some baseball, so if you got a chance to come out here to Painter Field, come and join us here at the Legion Hall. Otherwise, stick with us and watch it live. We'll bring you every pitch as it comes and every swing of the bat. Once again, this is Jake Thompson. We're going to break away for just a little while, and when the game resumes, we will bring you the action, the lineups, and everything else. Thank you, and stay tuned. And folks, you just saw the first pitch there in this game. Sorry for the little bit of delay. I was still having to round up lineups here from the coaches. Sometimes they are quick about it, sometimes they are not. And in a doubleheader, there's a lot of stuff going on at once, and we get a little bit more of a delay. First hit there, Steven Murs. Going to get himself to first base. In a moment, I will get you guys some lineups here so we can make a little sense of this. But right now, at bat is number 10. That's Jordan Simmons. Alrighty, folks, runner on second. There's the pitch to Simmons. And there's a strike. They go for third. Runner is safe. Murs making a move on it fast, folks. Count 1-2 here in the first. He gets a clip at it, goes right off the hand of the second baseman who throws it first. There's an out, folks. Murs does score on that, folks. Up now, as I said, number 11, that's Chance, and I don't have a last name. There's first strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. He's settled in. Pitcher's ready. Here's the windup and a pitch. Swing and a miss off the edge. Catcher not pleased about that. Took the edge of that ball. Count 1-2. Count 2-2. I don't know why. I know we broadcasted a moment ago, and I looked over my screen, and I think I hit the mouse, and it clicked it off. But we are good and going. Score 1 in favor of Ellsbury, who is listed as a visitor in this game since we have switched over. Number 11 did get to walk on that. So we now have a runner on first. Up now, number 20. That's Dylan N. And pitch clips the edge of his knee almost, it looked like, but he gets in. Runner advances to second. Gets a clip on it and goes foul. And that is Chance Lucas at second base, folks. Luckily, a fan did get me his last name. As I said, sometimes we do have some of these coaches who just give me first names. Oddly enough, on this one, I've got a mix of both for Ellsbury. Chance is one I didn't. And number 20 gets his way to first. Chance still sitting at second. All right. Number 9, that's Sean Opsahl. Ball just barely inside on him there. Definitely a ball. Guys kind of pitching tight on these players today. Pitch comes in. Pitcher on the mound tonight for these boys is Caminiti. Caminiti with the pitch. Another ball there. And that is 4, and that is going to walk him. He's heading down, up now, number 3. And Bryson's going to be out in center field today as he steps into the batter's box. Caminiti's ready. Here's the pitch. Another ball there. Here's a strike, folks. Gets a clip of that one, and it's going to go foul. Chance Lucas still stuck at second for the moment. Caminetti getting ready on the mound. He winds up. Here's the pitch. Ooh, strike three, and that's an out, and that's the top of the first, folks. Lineup for Ellsbury, if you didn't catch it, is Murs, Simmons, Lucas, followed by number 20, Dylan N. And I just say N because at this point I need to get a last name on him. He's one of the few that I don't have one for at the moment. Followed by number 7, that's Sean Opsahl, and number 3, Bryson, number 7, Hunter Levy. Excuse me, not number 7, number 47, Hunter Levy, number 18, Remy Feldworth, and number 1, Carson Trammell. Lineup for St. Clair is number 12, Kendall, 2, Thompson, 24, Land, number 7, Hoffman, number 5, Hoffman, number 18, Caminetti, number 19, Bigu, number 10, Derek King, and number 21, Simpson. On the mound for us is going to be number 20, who just was one of the last batters there in the first inning, or the first half of the first inning for us here in Ellsbury. Once again, folks, we did bring you that win earlier for Ellsbury, 9-1, to start off today's games in this doubleheader. So hope you were able to catch up on a little bit of that. Up first, number 12, that's Kendall. First pitch is a ball. Gets a clip out of it, it's going to go foul. So we got a count of 1-1. Got a clip of that one, and that too, a foul. Gets a clip of that. It's going to go foul. Gets a rip at it, goes third base line right into Murs' glove. He gets it over to first, and it's an out. Well done for Ellsbury. Here's a pitch. Gets a rip at it, goes right in the pitcher's glove, picks it up, goes to first with it. There's another out, folks. 2 outs here in the first. All right, 20 on the mound, ready to roll. It's a ball. behind home plate is number 47. That's Hunter Levy. First base is Chance Lucas. Carson Trammell at second, Remy Feldworth at third, and Feldworth at short, and Stephen Mers at third base. Obasal, Simmons, and holding out the corners, and Bryson right in the middle there in the outfield. Count 2-0. Here's a pitch. Little tight. Adds another ball to the count. And that's a walk for number 24, Land. So Land gets walked. Up now, it's going to be one of the Hoffmans. Number 7, the first baseman of the two. Here's the pitch. Little on the outside. Here's the pitch. He gets a clip at it, and it's going out and back behind the grandstand. Excuse me. Hoffman will be followed by Hoffman on deck, and the pitcher Kiminetti in the hole. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt, and it pops off the ground. Runner is advancing, makes his way to second base. That is Land out there, number 24, the third baseman, now sitting happily at second base. Up now, number 7, Hoffman. Count 2-1, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Gets a clip out of it going in between third and short. Mers picks it up, gets it to first. That's Chance Lucas, and it's an out. Going to first with it, though. Or no, excuse me, it wasn't an out. Timing not good enough on the throw to first. Runner is safe. And now 1-1 here in the first. Up now, number 5, that's the other Hoffman. Here's the pitch. Ball. Count 1-0-2. Outs. 1-1 here in the first. Pitch again. Strike one this time. Once again, folks, thanks for joining us here on the Indian Sports Network. It is a heck of a nice afternoon to be watching some baseball. A nice little breeze going across the field here at Painter Field. Take every opportunity you have to come join us, but if you can't, stick with us here on the Indian Sports Network and we'll bring you all the action. That ball gets clipped back and it's foul. High in the grandstand. Here's the pitch. Count 2-2. Checks back for that runner at first, keeping him honest. Pitcher's ready. Here it comes. Gets a clip at it, goes over towards shortstop, picked up there, with a little bit of a bobble by Feldworth. Lets it get out in the outfield. Runners are moving, though. No good for Ellsbury as now runners at first. Both the Hoffmans out on the field. Up now, number 18, that's Caminetti. He is the pitcher for this St. Clair team. Checks runners. Here's the pitch. Strike one. This is Caminetti at bat, their pitcher. That's a little out there. It's a ball. Alrighty, folks. Dylan Niemeyer on the mound. So far, a nice little start for the most part, but a little bit of control here and there. Definitely control issues as he clips Caminetti, the other team's pitcher, right in the back of the head and shoulder. Be a better explanation. He's going to head back up to the mound. They've got bases loaded now as number 19, that's Bigu, steps on up to the plate. He'll be followed by number 10, that's Dierking. Pitch comes in, swing and a miss. Strike. Niemeyer with the pitch. Gets a clip of the edge of it, and it's going to go foul. Count 0-2, 2 outs here in the first. See if Niemeyer can seal it up. That's a ball. Here's a pitch. Gets a clip out of it, and it goes foul. And there's another pitch, and that's an out, folks, and that's going to end this first inning of play. Score 1-1. Each team picking off a run there in the first. As we see Caminetti return to the mound for St. Clair. We'll see what these teams can do going forward here as we head into the second inning of play on the Indian Sports Network. This is Jake Thompson, and once again, thank you for joining us. It's a great afternoon for some baseball, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here on the Indian Sports Network. This is Jake Thompson once again bringing you all the action live. First at bat for Ellsbury should be, believe, Hunter Levy. On deck will be Remy Feldworth, and he'll be followed by Carson Trammell. Count 1-1 here in the second. Okay, folks, Hunter Levy ready to go. Does appear that Caminetti's still on the mound for these fellas from St. Clair. First pitch of this inning, second inning about to kick off. Here it comes. High and out. That's a ball. Pitch comes in again. He gets a clip, and it's going to go high. And a little short on that run. Came within play, but still foul. Catcher could have probably got it and picked it off, but he wasn't quick enough to realize where it was going to drop. Up now. Still Hunter Levy. He's settled in. Count 1-1. Tight one there. That's going to be another ball. Count 2-1 for Hunter. Here's the pitch. That's foul. Count 2-2. We're evened. Levy got a pretty wide little stance there. Gets a clip out of it, and it's going foul. Here's the pitch. There's another one for the ball count. We are up full now, 3-2, no outs. Caminetti with the pitch. Here we go. It's going to go foul on that. Levy's ready to roll. Here's the pitch from Caminetti. Gets a clip at it, goes foul. Count is full, as we said earlier. Here's the pitch. Strike three, and he strikes out, and he's heading packing as Feldworth steps up to the plate. Feldworth settles in. Here's the pitch. Gets a clip out of it, and it's going to foul over towards the dugout to the right. He gets a clip of that, goes right to the shortstop. Shortstop gets it first, and that's tagged up and done for Emmy Feldworth. Up now, Carson Trammell. Trammell, number 1, is second baseman for this team. First pitch is a ball. 2 outs. 1-1 here in the second. Here's another pitch. He gets a rip out of it going down that third line. Third baseman gets it, picks it up, goes to first with it. Tagged up and done, folks, here in the top of the second inning of play. Now we'll head in as Dylan Niemeyer heads back up to the top of the mound here in just a moment on the Indian Sports Network as we watch St. Clair go to bat. Once again, thanks for joining us. This is Jake Thompson, and we're glad to have you with us.
As your American Family Insurance agent, Margie Koch believes there's more to insurance than the policy itself. It's about protecting your dreams, including your life, family, home, car, or your business. Please call Margie today to discuss how American Family can help safeguard what you value the most. Her office is located at 200 Broadway Street in Ellsbury, Missouri. You can call 573-898-3161 for more information.
That was the first pitch there to number 10. That's Deer King. Or Deer King, yeah. He gets a rip, and it's going down that third base line. Clips off the edge of Merz's glove, and he is moving, folks, right on to first base. Nice and settled in. Strike. It's ball. Pitch comes in. They get the dirt. They go for the throw to second. Just a little too slow on that, folks. Just a little too slow. Count 1, 2 for number 10. Or excuse me, not number 10. Number 21. He gets a rip at it, and it goes straight and hard right into Carson Trammell's glove. Well done by Carson there. Trammell saw that coming, just opened his glove up and took it. Up now, number 12, that's Kendall. He's the second baseman. Here's pitch. A little low. Here's pitch. He gets a rip at it, and it's going right into that shortstop's glove. Thrown over Feldworth the first, and they're going for the third throw. Not quick enough on that throw or aware, but they did get the first out there of Kendall. So that is a second out, but Deer King able to get to third. Up now, number 2, Thompson. Pitch comes in. He hits a clip. It's going high and over to the right. And it is down out in the field. There's another run scored as Thompson makes his way to first. So that is Deer King that was able to make his way home. .24, that's Land. They go for the throw to second real quick. Not quick enough to get the ball to Trammell and get it moving. Land at bat. 1 ball. Dylan Niemeyer trying to settle the situation down. Here's the pitch. He hits a clip at it. Hops up. Dylan Niemeyer grabs the ball, gets it first. And it's an out. Number 3 there for Land. So that's a good one to seal up the second inning of, to seal up the second inning of play as we head into the third. Score now 2-1 in favor of St. Clair. That puts St. Clair back at the top of their lineup now. So first at bat will be Kendall. We'll be back in just a minute here on the Indian Sports Network.
Carter Ricks Funeral Homes in Winfield and Ellsbury is a proud supporter of the Flyers Pro Elite basketball program. Good luck, ladies, on a great season.
Up now is number 26. That's Steven Mers. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a strike. I gotta apologize. I think earlier I said we were at the top of the lineup for St. Clair, but I knew better. We were at the top of the lineup for Ellsbury. Mers will be followed by Simmons and then Lucas and Niemeyer and Upsall. Here's a pitch. That's down the dirt. Count now 2-1 for Mers. Here's a pitch. He gets a rip at it. It's going center deep, folks. Down. It is down and off the back of the fence, popping around as Mers is going. He's going for 3. He's going to get it there. Oh, yeah, he is nice. Nice and well done by Steven Mers all the way to third. Heck of a hit and well coordinated on his part to get going at it. Up now, number 10, Jordan Simmons. Jordan's out in right field tonight, or today. Here's the pitch. Count now 1-1 for Simmons. Here's the pitch. Count 2-1. Here it comes. Here's another strike, folks. Count 2-2. Simmons will be followed by Lucas. Here's the pitch. That's down, barely off the ground for Caminetti's pitching. Here it comes. And that's a walk, folks, as Jordan Simmons makes his way to first base. We got our runners on the corners now. As number 11, Chance Lucas, the first baseman of the day, heads to the plate. That means Niemeyer's on deck and Opsall in the hole. They go for the thought of throwing it over to first, but they sure don't do it. Whoa. Blue got hit in the mask there, shaking it off. Here's the pitch. He gets a clip out of it, and it's going to bobble its way to the shortstop, past his hand and through his hand. Third baseman, that's Land, tries to get a hold of it. Well, Mers does make his way home, folks, and scores. Jordan Simmons now sitting at second and Chance Lucas at first. As Dylan Niemeyer, who's pitching today, steps on up and squares in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Alright, folks. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. That is a strike. Count 0-2-0. Here's a pitch. Down in the dirt, that's a ball. And the ball is popped high. Catcher's going for it. Hoffman tried to go for it. Got close, but not close enough. So that's a foul ball, and that's going to mean Dylan Niemeyer get another shot. Hoffman was after it this time. Last time he had a ball like that, he hesitated, and I think this time he wasn't going to let that hesitation happen. And good try, but not there. Here's the pitch. Count 2-2 for Dylan Niemeyer. All right, folks, let's see what happens. Here's the pitch. And that's the fourth one, so that's going to walk Dylan Niemeyer down to first base. And they're going to send a courtesy runner out. Does look like St. Clair's going to circle up as we have bases loaded. That's Simmons on third, Chance Lucas on second, and Dylan Niemeyer at first base, folks, here on the Indian Sports Network. As these fellas circle up, we're going to play one quick commercial message. And we'll be back here in a moment on the Indian Sports Network. This is Jake Thompson, and thanks for sticking with us.
Are you having a tough time finding that perfect vacation destination? Well, give Joanne Kortsom at Affordable Travel a call. With no additional fees, she can find anything, anywhere, at the best prices. Whether it be by plane, train, boat, or ground, Affordable Travel is your place to call. Call today, 314-795-6739.
All right, that was the first pitch to Sean Upsall. That's a strike there. And he gets a clip out of it, and it's going center, off the edge of the center fielder's glove, and he is moving, folks. Alrighty, folks. At bat number 3 is Bryson. Opsahl sitting at first, as you can tell. And we did get another run scored there by Simmons. Chance Lucas waiting away. Here's the pitch. Clip of it and go foul. Bryson's ready to go. He's locked in. He's sitting there. Here's the pitch. He gets a swing and a clip, and it's along the ground, and third baseman short miss it, and we got Chance Lucas scoring as well as Dylan Niemeyer's courtesy runner. That leaves Sean Opsahl at second. At first is Bryson, and Hunter Levy at bat now, folks. Heck of a little roll we got going on. Here's the pitch. Hunter's got one ball. Here's pitch. It's ball 2. Here's pitch. It's another ball, and runners are going to move on that one, folks. That means number 3 is now at second, and Opsahl at third. Here's pitch. Strike there. Count 3-1. No outs. 4 runs already scored. There's another strike. Full counts, folks. Here's pitch. And that's going to walk Hunter Levy to first. Courtesy runner being sent out for Hunter Levy. Alrighty. Remy Velworth at bat. Let's see what he can do. He gets a clip of it. That's foul. Remy's playing shortstop today. Batting right-handed. He steps on in the box. Here's the pitch. A little tight. They're going. Oh. And he's out, folks. courtesy runner there for Hunter Levy out. Sloppy play by him. He tried to move forward on it and just a hair too slow on it. Foul ball there for Remy again. Here's pitch. Gets a clip at it. And there's a hit into center. Center fielder gets right underneath it. Picks that off. Nice hit by Remy, but just not good enough. We do get another run scored as Sean Upsaw crosses home plate. Up now, number 1, that's Carson Trammell. Trammell will be followed by Steven Mers. We got 2 outs. Here's pitch. Low and tight. Here's another one like that. Here's pitch. Count 3-1 for Trammell. Here's pitch. Count is full for Carson Trammell with 2 outs. He gets a clip out of it, folks. It's down. Runners are moving. Folks, runners are going. And now we have runners on the corners. Carson Trammell and that nice little clip there, folks. So you were watching at home, you caught it. Whoa, and that one hit Steven Mers, and he's going to move on that, folks, and that's going to load the bases up. We have fully lapped this lineup as Mers was the first batter. So he's at first, Trammell's at second, and Bryson still at third. There's going to be a talk-up, looks like, on the mound for St. Clair, so we'll see what happens here in just a moment. This is Jake Thompson on the Indian Sports Network, and we're glad that you joined us. Such a beautiful afternoon for baseball, folks. We're going to keep bringing you all the action as it goes, bat by bat, pitch by pitch, and play by play here on the Indian Sports Network, brought to you by the Ellsbury Democrat. Alrighty, folks, if you see it at home, on the mound, now warming up is number 19. That's Big O. Yes. And he will be taking over here in the middle of this inning as we go. So we will see what happens here very shortly. He's getting ready as he goes. Next batter for Ellsbury is going to be number 10, Jordan Simmons. Let's see what Mr. Simmons can do. There's the pitch. There's a strike. Count 1-1. Here in the third as we see Mr. Simmons' second at bat in this inning. A little tight on that one. Runners on the corners right now, led by number 3 and followed by, runners on the corners and center. First, second, and third. Led by number 3, followed by 1 and 26. Mers, Trammell, and Bryson going backwards order on that. Count 3-1. Here's a pitch. And folks, something you definitely don't want to see, but they're going to walk a run in. So number 3, Bryson there, he's going to get walked on in. Trammell now goes to third, Mers to second as Simmons takes his place first. Up now, number 11, that's Chance Lucas. Pitch comes in. That's a ball. 2 outs. This is our 4th batter since the last out. Bases are loaded. Second ball. Here's the pitch. Here's the third ball. Alrighty, folks. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Here's the pitch. He gets a clip at it. It's going to first base. First baseman's going to tag up. And that seals this inning. Third out. Alright, folks. Now we're going to head into the top of the... we're going to head into the third. We're still in the third inning. It's just been such a long top half. What a way to go, folks. Score now 7-2 in the third inning of play. Ellsbury leading it. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Indian Sports Network. Our first batter back should be number 7, Hoffman. He'll be followed by number 5, Hoffman. And then number 18, Caminetti, who was the pitcher up until the middle of this Third inning, top of the third inning. Folks, back in just a moment. We'll see what happens. Alrighty, folks, we are here at Prairie and ready to go with one of the Hoffmans at bat. Count 1-1 for Hoffman. Gets a clip at it. It's going foul. Count 1-2 now. Count now 3-2. Here's pitch. Gets a clip at it, and it's going deep and far right into the left fielder's glove. That seals that one down. First out. Heck of a nice hit, but done deal there. Up now, the second of the Hoffmans, number 5. The first one we saw was our first baseman, and this one the catcher. Gets a clip at it, going right to the shortstop. Gets a little fumble by Felworth. Felworth still gets it first in time, and it is good. Lucas seals that one up. Good job for Chance. Up now, number 18, Caminetti. We're already to 2 outs. Ball 1. Strike 2. Or strike 1, excuse me. Count 2-1. He gets a rip at it, going foul. Here's pitch. He gets a rip at it, and it's a bobbling around right in the shortstop's edge of his glove. He gets it first quick, but not quick enough. Feldworth moved on it, but it's just not there. That means Caminetti now sitting at first as number 19, the new pitcher, Big U, steps on up. Niemeyer ready to roll. Here's the pitch. There's a crack of the bat, and it's going foul. Off the top of the concession stand and out into the parking. And the little kids run because they want a popsicle. All right, Niemeyer's ready for it, folks. He's checking around. Clack of the bat, ball still tips off of Levy's helmet. Levy didn't seem fazed by that one, but that's good. Score 7-2 in favor of Ellsbury. Here's the pitch. Strike three, and that's a strikeout right there, folks, for Big U, and that is the third out. Sealing up the third inning of play. We're going to head into the fourth here in a minute with Ellsbury back at bat, and we will have as our first batter Dylan Niemeyer, number 20, the man on the mound. Back in just a minute here on the Indian Sports Network. This is Jake Thompson, and thanks for joining us as we watch this Ellsbury St. Clair Legion game. Alrighty, folks, we are back here on the Indian Sports Network. Once again, this is Jake Thompson bringing you all the action live as we head into the fourth inning of play. Here in the top of the fourth, first at bat for Ellsbury is going to be number 20, Ellsbury's pitcher, Dylan Niemeyer. There's a strike on that first pitch to Niemeyer. Second pitch is a ball. Biggie on the mound. Count 2-1. Count 3-1. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. So that's count is full. Here's pitch. And that is going to walk him. Courtesy runner going to be sent out for Niemeyer. That's Frank Griesbauer. Sean Opsahl now at the bat. He settles in, batting right. Playing left field today. Pitcher for St. Clair gets himself situated. Winds up. Here's pitch. It's ball. Alrighty, folks. Sean settled in. Here's a pitch. Here's a strike. Count 2-1. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike. Here's a pitch. He gets a crack at it, and it's going out into right into the right fielder's glove. Simpson was under that and took care of that. Alrighty, folks. Count 2-0. There's a strike, though. 1 out so far. Bryson getting settled. Bryson followed by number 47. That's Hunter Levy. There's another ball. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss. So that is a strike. Count is full now, I believe, for number 3. Pitch comes in. And he's a walking, taking a stroll down to first. It does mean we now have runners on first and second as Hunter steps up to the plate. Strike one. Pitch comes in. Whew. Tight on Hunter Levy. Had he not moved, he would have taken that one. Had a mark for a little while. Pitch comes in. And boy, does he get a clip at it. It's going down. But he gets fumbled between three fielders right in the middle, all going for it. Runners are all advancing. Everybody is safe. I think everybody's safe. No, they're going to claim that Hunter Levy's out. I guess they're saying the ball was in one of the fielders had control of the ball. I'm not too sure how they're saying he's out, but whatever. And he's safe, folks. Griesbauer scores courtesy runner for Niemeyer. Alrighty, folks, we have 2 outs now. Runner at third as Remy Feldworth is at bat. Here's the pitch. He gets a crack at it, folks, and boy, is it moving right into the glove of the left fielder. So that ends the top of the 4th inning of play. Another run scored, so we are now up at 8-2, heading into the bottom of the 4th inning of play for these fellas. We'll see what St. Clair does with Dylan Niemeyer on the mound here in a minute. First batter should be number 10, Deer King. Back in a second here on the Indian Sports Network. Alrighty, folks. Still on the mound is Dylan Niemeyer. First bat's going to be number 10. That's Deer King, followed by 21, Simpson. And then we'll hit the top of the lineup for St. Clair. That's number 12, Kendall, here in just a moment on the Indian Sports Network. Score 8-2-2 in the bottom of the 4th inning of play, folks. This is Jake Thompson, and thanks again for being with us as we enjoy this beautiful afternoon. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Strike one right off the bat. Here's pitch. Here's another strike, folks. Here's pitch. Third ball right there. Gets a clip edge of it. It goes foul. He's staying alive. Crack of the bat going to third. Mers picks it up, goes to first. Tag up and done. Mers got that to Chance Lucas and took care of that with the first out. Up now, number 21, that's Simpson. Simpson only had one other at bat. He knocked it straight out to the second baseman who picked it off. Here's the pitch. Gets a rip at it going to short. Feldworth going to miss it. Going out into the field. He is going to get it. Right on, settled at first base. Remy Feldworth just let that slip up, and it ended up out with Bryson and Sean out in the outfield. Up now, number 12, that's Kendall. First pitch is a ball right above his head. Another ball there. Crack of the bat with that one. It's going to hop to Mers. Mers going to second with it. Tag up and done. Gets that out. Sealed that off real quick, folks. So Kendall makes his way to first. And he's going to be out there at second, Simpson. So up now, number 2, that's Thompson. Here's a pitch. Off the clip of Hunter Levy's glove. Runner is going to advance. Gets himself to second base. Here's a pitch. Cracks that. Mers got it. Mers goes to first. And we are done with the third out. So 5-3 done. And folks, that means we are going to leave the fourth inning of play and head on into the fifth. Score 8-2. What a game so far. These Salisbury boys playing on top just as they did earlier in the day. First at bat should be number 1, Carson Trammell. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Indian Sports Network. This is Jake Thompson. Thanks for joining us.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Alrighty, folks. Trammell getting ready. Doesn't look like there's been any field changes or pitching changes for St. Clair. Here's pitch as he's warming up. Trammell's ready to go. Trammell will be followed by the top of the lineup. Number 26, Stephen Mers, is normally at bat. Does look like we might have had a little bit of substitution and changing around. Let you know who it is when we get to it, but it does not look like Stephen Mers waiting. Here's the pitch. He gets a rip out of it, and it's going foul. Swing and a miss. It's another strike, folks. Here's pitch. Behind and high over Carson's head. Carson was another foot and a half taller, would have hit him. But he is a spry, shorter fella. Here's pitch. Alrighty, that's a ball. Here's pitch. Here's pitch again. Down dirt. And that's an out there on Mr. Trammell. First out. First strikeout in quite some time for St. Clair, but it's good to see they at least getting a little more focused. This is number 2, Tristan. Don't have a last name on that. I might try to dig one up. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I said Tristan. I keep looking at the wrong lineup when I look at some of these numbers and subs. This is Justin Genuine. Jenny Wine gets settled in. There's the pitch. And he walks his way to first. Jordan Simmons up next. He'll be followed by number 11. That's Chance Lucas. Simmons settles in. Here's the pitch. He gets a clip at it. It's going popped up, and pitcher's underneath it and done. Adds out number 2. Chance Lucas gets settled in, folks. He's ready to roll. Here's the pitch. They go for the throw over to second. And folks, Justin Genuine, who was subbing for Mers, is safe. He got there quick, moved well on it. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Off the edge of the glove, and Genuine going to move again. He's going to get his way to third. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike. Count 2, 1, and 2 for number 11, Chance Lucas. And it's ripped high in the air, and it's coming down. Shortstop's under it, and he's got it. That is the 3rd out, and we end the at-bat in the 5th inning for Ellsbury. When they next come up, it will be back to Dylan Niemeyer. But that is a short time away, as we now have the St. Clair at-bat. The first batter should be number 24. That's Land. We'll see them out here in just a moment on the Union Sports Network. This is Jake Thompson. Hang with us. Alrighty, folks. Land is at bat. On the mound. Still Dylan Niemeyer. Here's pitch. Strike. It's ball. Strike there. Count 1, 2, 0. Strike 3, folks. First out. Up now, number 7, Hoffman. First baseman will be batting right. Here's pitch. Strike one. Here's pitch. Strike two. Dillon with the pitch. That's ball. Count 1-2-1. 8-2 here in the 5th. Gets a clip at it going to that third baseman. Third baseman going for the throw to first. Tagged up and done. A little bit of hesitation there by Mers, but ball. Excuse me. Not Mers. That's Opsal now at third. They have switched some people around on the field, and I didn't notice it. I think that might be the only switch they kicked around. But either way, that's our second out as we have our third batter. That's the other Hoffman batting left. And that's an out too. And that actually wasn't a Hoffman. That was number 15, Stricker. And that's an out there. So, folks, we close up the 5th inning of play, head into the 6th here in just a moment. And we are chugging along. Score 8-2, top of the 6th. We will be picking up with Dylan Niemeyer first at bat, and we'll be back in just a moment here on the Indian Sports Network.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Alrighty, same pitcher still on the mound for these fellas. Up now, number 20, that's Dylan Huber. Huber will be followed by number 9, Sean Opsal. And then Bryson, Hunter, and Remy. Wind going in a northwest, at least at the moment. First pitch is way outside. That's a ball. So we've just crossed over into the 4 o'clock hour just a few minutes ago. Nice afternoon of baseball. Here's pitch. Clip off the edge and it's done. Count 2-1. for Niemeyer. Count 2-2. Even. Here's pitch. Gets a clip at it, going foul. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a strikeout. Up first out as Hopes Hall comes to bat. Alrighty, folks. Count 2-1. Here's the pitch. Count now 3-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. 4-1. Okay. Had me confused, but I called with him. Blue had me confused even. And that's a walk right there for number 9. Up now, number 3. He'll be followed by number 47. So it's Bryson and then Hunter. Hunter Levy. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt. Here's the pitch. It's a crack at it, and it's going into center field, right in to Thompson's glove, and he throws it right to first. Hoffman. Not quick enough. Bryson did well, but just not swell enough. So that's second out. Brings up number 47, Hunter Levy. Runner still on first here in the 6th inning of play. Here's a pitch. He gets a crack at it. It's going pop towards the ground, and the second baseman completely bobbled that. Don't know if anybody actually really called it. I didn't hear anything, but got under it and then didn't get under it enough. Runner being switched. Courtesy runner Griesbauer sent out for Levy. Got a runner on first and second now. 18, that's Remy Feldworth at bat. Here's pitch. Strike 1. Pitch again. folks. Big O getting settled in on the mound. Here's the pitch. Gets a crack at it going to that second baseman. Second baseman misses it, and it's out in the outfield. Runners are moving. Folks, here we come. Opsahl scores. Right behind him is Griesbauer, who's courtesy running for Levy, and he scores as well. Leaving Remy Philworth at second base. Up now, number 1, Carson Trammell. We're now at 10-2. Trammell gets settled in. Here's a pitch. Strike one. Down the dirt. Here's pitch. Ball again, runner moving. So we've got a runner at third as Trammell still at bat. Count 3-1. 2 outs. Here in the 6th inning of play. Ooh, and he gets a nice little knockout. Shortstop misses it. Infield's getting it picked, or outfield's getting it picked up in center. But either way, it doesn't matter as Remy Feldworth does score. Carson Trammell now at first. And number 2, that's Justin Genuine up now. Here's the pitch. Gets a crack at it. It's going towards first. First baseman bobbles, but he's going to tag on it. And that is third out. So we leave the 6th inning of play 11-2. We'll be back in just a moment. Alrighty, folks. Still on the mound, Dylan Niemeyer. First at bat's going to be number 18, Caminetti, then number 19, Big O, and then 10, Deer King, followed by Simpson. And we will be chugging along here in the bottom of the 6th inning of play with those batters. Back in a second here on the Indian Sports Network.
As your American Family Insurance agent, Margie Koch believes there's more to insurance than the policy itself. It's about protecting your dreams, including your life, family, home, car, or your business. Please call Margie today to discuss how American Family can help safeguard what you value the most. Her office is located at 200 Broadway Street in Ellsbury, Missouri. You can call 573-898-3161 for more information.
Alrighty, folks, we are back. At first pitch is a ball. Strike one. Count 1-1 for number 18, Kiminetti. Another ball. Gets a rip at it. It's going into center field. Center fielder right into it. Heck of a nice little catch by Bryson out there. Him and Sean and Jordan all doing a good job out there holding that down. Up now, the current pitcher, number 19, Bigu, who was out in center field, which I believe him and Kiminetti have swapped. I don't think there was any worse or any bigger change. First hit is a foul ball out behind us here in the dugout, so that's strike one. Here's the pitch. Count now 2-1. 2-1, 1 out, 11-2 here in the bottom of the sixth inning of play. 3-1 now is the count for number 19. Here's the pitch. He gets a clip at it. It's going foul right, or left, excuse me, right into third baseman's glove. And that is Opsahl, who is now playing in the field. He was out in the outfield. He's there now. Heck of a nice catch by him. Good job. Up now, number 10, that's Deer King. One ball so far. Here's a pitch from Niemeyer. That's a strike. Nick Deer King up. Here it comes. Strike two. See what Mr. Niemeyer can do. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt. And that's three. It's a strikeout there, folks. Alrighty, so we wrap up the sixth inning of play. And we're going to head into the seventh in a minute. Score 11-2 here still in favor of Ellsbury. Heck of a game these boys are playing. Niemeyer pitched solid through the game so far, so we'll see if he can finish it out here in the bottom of the seventh. As we hit the top first, does look like might be a pitch. No, there isn't going to be a pitching change. Gentleman stopped the mound for just long enough to make me doubt myself. Looks like it still will be number 19, Bigu. And we will get going in a minute, folks. Back on the Indian Sports Network in a second. This is Jake Thompson. Let's watch these fellas warm up, and we'll get her going in a minute. Alrighty, folks. I've got the score as 11-2, but I take it that in one dugout they think it's 10-2, and another they think it's 12-2. So, as the impartial judge of score, I'm going to stick with my 11-2. Either way, we are in the seventh inning of play. At bat, number 10, Jordan Simmons. Gets a crack at it, excuse me, goes to Kendall. Kendall gets it first, and there's a tag up and done. First out. It's a ball there to Chance Lucas, number 11. Here's the pitch. He gets a crack at it. It's going right towards that third baseman. Third baseman didn't completely scoop it up, but he's going to get to first. Out. Lucas just not quick enough. So that's the second out. Up now, number 20, that's Dylan Niemeyer. Niemeyer will be followed by number 9, Sean Opsahl. Once again, thanks, folks, for joining us today. It's been a nice afternoon to broadcast some baseball and be able to share the evening with you, or the afternoon with you. That was a foul there. We're going to be bringing you all the action live later today, tonight. There'll be games, of course, tomorrow and tonight. The Indian Sports Network will be broadcasting the Flyers Pro Elite game. Some gentlemen will be taking care of that. And then I'll be bringing you at least one of the games tomorrow. And I believe Bob Gray will be finishing out the day. Clip that. That's foul. So we've got a lot of action the rest of the week. At least, 2 or 3 games and events, I should say, lined up because we are mixing baseball and basketball. But got a basketball game tonight. I believe that starts at 7. And then baseball starts tomorrow around noon, I believe. So, folks, keep up with us. We got a lot more sports action throughout the week here on the Indian Sports Network. Not just me broadcasting, so you won't have to hear me drone on too much more, I promise. But we'll keep the tempo going and keep the pace as we bring you all the action live as it comes, play-by-play, bat-by-bat, basket by basket made on the court, on the field, and wherever they may play. Here's the pitch. He gets a crack at it, and it's going foul again. Here's the pitch. He gets a crack at it. It's popping up. Second baseman underneath it, and that is the third out. So we close out the top of the 7th inning. 3 batters and 3 outs. Score 11-2 as we head into the bottom of the 7th. We'll see what these St. Clair boys can do. Just a moment here on the Indian Sports Network. This is Jake Thompson. Howdy, folks. Huber, or not, excuse me, not Huber. Niemeyer warming up on the mound. First batter should be 21. Simpson. He'll be followed by Kendall, number 12, and Thompson, number 2. As we're in the 7th inning, this will be Kendall's 4th at bat, and Simpson's only his 3rd. Score 11-2, as I said. We'll see what Mr. Niemeyer can do and seal this game up. Get the clip at the edge of it. Foul. Here's a pitch. Count 2-1. Simpson settles in. Playing out in right field all day. Here's the pitch from Niemeyer. He gets a crack at it. It's going towards center. Tried to get under there, Feldworth did, but he couldn't get it. That's going to end up with Simpson on first, though. Feldworth got after it. Remy was moving towards it, just couldn't get there quick enough. Kendall up now. On deck is Thompson, followed by Land. Here's a pitch. He gets a crack at it. It's going out in between right and center. Center fielder gets there to second. Short picks that off there to keep him partitioned from third base as he advances. So now Simpson's on second. Kendall's on first. And up now, number 2, that's Thompson. Right behind Thompson's head. Swing and a miss. Strike. And that one foul. Here's a pitch. Crack of it, and it's going back. Hunter Levy looking around for it, but it was definitely out of the play area on it. Count 1-2. Runners on first and second. Here's a pitch. Runners are advancing. Levy's going with throw to third. Fella's not moving on it. That does mean Kendall is now at second. Simpson at third in scoring position. Thompson count even, 2-2. It's a clip going to the third baseman. They go to Hunter. Hunter tags it first, or excuse me, at home, sealing that deal, getting that out there. So that's the first out. Simpson not scoring. Kendall does make his way to third, and Thompson now sitting at first. So we got runners on the corners. Well played by Genuine to get that ball moving and get it where it needed to be to seal up before they scored. Number 24, Land, now up. Does look like their short conference on the mound was indeed very short. These fellas are heading back. Here's a pitch. Outside, it's a ball. Runner is advancing. Thompson now sits at second base. There's a crack of it, and it's going pop, fly, and straight on back into center fielder's glove. He's going for the throw. Where's it going to end up? Way over to the side as the runner scores. Hunter Levy's got to move quick on it. Gets it to Niemeyer, and Niemeyer tags him. That's an out. So we've got Land with a fly out to 8. And then, Thompson, the third, out as he's getting home. So, folks, that ends this game. Score 11-2. I believe 3. I think we're going to go with that. 11-3 in favor of Ellsbury. What a game to watch. Both games, definitely nice competitive matches. I think St. Clair just overall outmatched by the pitching and hitting ability of this Ellsbury team. These young guys definitely picked up and learned. They're a sharp group that we've got a lot to look forward to in the future. But they've got that potential. They had the drive, and they pushed through today on it. Nice doubleheader for these boys to win back-to-backs on. Thank you again for joining us today here on the Indian Sports Network. We're glad to have you with us. They will be broadcasting live tonight the Flyers Pro Elite game from Ellsbury High School's gym as the Flyers continue their season. So join us then. I think that broadcast starts a little before 7. I think the game is set to start at 7. It may be earlier. But if you check on the Ellsbury Democrat website, I'm sure we've got it posted up there exactly when we'll hit that. Once again, folks, thanks for joining me. This is Jake Thompson. I apologize for the delay as we earlier started today with a late beginning into the first game. Circumstances a little bit beyond my own control when I try to be on time and other parts of life catch up with me. Either way, folks, we are glad we had the opportunity to bring you this game and the majority of the first game before it. Thanks to those who listen. Thanks to those who come up here and watch these young gentlemen play. We're glad you can be a part of this experience for them. Have a great evening. This is Jake Thompson signing off. Thank you, and have a good rest of the day. Goodbye.